Hello, ladies and gentlemen, ConedoHouse here. Welcome back to the Mindcrack server. It's Friday. You did it. You made it through another week. And so did I, mostly, I guess, supposedly. But today's Friday, and we are going to work on the Abode some more. Going to lay a floor and foundation for the house in place and get things moving up there. But first, I want to take a look at something. It was suggested to me that even though our server here has a low chunk load limit, we can cheat that if we go to options and video settings. I've turned my render distance, that's easy to say, up to 20 chunks. So I can in-game load up to 20 chunks of distance, but the server will only show me whatever the server is set to, which is like 10, 8. It's very, very short. So you can see the hard cut there. I want to see just what we could see from the Abode. So I'm going to meander down here into the guano farm and see what our view would be like. I think, yeah, you can see them. What is that? Is that a zombie? No. Oh, he's just on fire. The skeleton. Oh, it's what are those called? Oh, what are those called? They're skeletons that ride. They're skeleton jockeys, I guess. Maybe that's the term. Well, hi there, buddy. How are you? I don't think we have any saddles. Don't they usually? I think they. Oh! I see one of the skeletons probably. No, that's probably just a skeleton. I was kind of meandering around earlier. Oh no, there's another horse. Interesting. Okay, well, that's cool. Let me sleep off this night real quick. When did that happen? Like, I guess maybe Jeff was on fishing or something. I haven't seen him do that in a while. Yeah, I just can't remember any time I was on here and it was raining though, or thunderstorming even. Usually, if that's the case, I will sleep off the night. So I don't know when those happened. Unless somebody's messing with us. Not that anybody would ever do that. Yeah, you make noises. Is there anything cool about those? Or are they just like horses that look different? I thought they had something. Like maybe they took a lot of damage, but they weren't very fast? Maybe that's what it was. Okay, let's load. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's see if we can even see the beacon from home. That would give us some kind of reference of how far we could render out. From here, we can see the Abode. We'll see where it is, so that's good. That makes me happy. Not that I'm like just desperately wanting to be seen, but you know, I like the idea of building in communities and building areas and having, you know, visuals and things like that. I like that effect, so I didn't want to just build somewhere where nobody would ever see, and basically it would be a single player, you know, playthrough that way. Okay, let's eat some fish, and we'll go up there and see what our sight lines are like. I think it should be pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh, that's much better. I think I could probably even do a little bit more. Game's running fine. Like, I don't have any problems loading that many chunks. But hey, we can see the farm. Cool. So that trick does work. And from this side of the house, you can actually really see the farm. Oh, it's too bad that we can't have the server up this many chunks. Oh, that looks really great. I think that looks really great. The bridges look awesome. The diamond area looks awesome. Our little trailer home looks great. The cone bridge looks pretty cool from this distance. And the farm is gonna look really cool when it's all weeded in. That's really good. I like this. This has made me happy. I'm happy that this worked, so I could actually see. We can't quite see the beacon from this distance. That must be even outside of my render distance, but that's still pretty good. Also, I've been told that I was misinformed about this tick rate thing, and that the server is working at a normal tick rate. But I don't know who to believe anymore. I really don't know who's who's telling the truth here. Okay. So, Abode. I'm not 100% sure on what I'm going to do today. This is going to be made up on the fly. But what I want to do is some kind of subfloor structure. I don't want it to just be a layer of flooring. I would rather have at least the visual representation of, like, trusses across here. At least that. I don't know if I want to do, like, big full logs for that, or if I want to do, like, a half slab kind of deal. What kind of woods should we use, though? I was thinking of trying to use some of those stripped logs for flooring, which would mean that would take up an entire block. So that would be a full block. Let's grab that and that. Oh, let's take that too. That would be a full block of space taken up by just the flooring. Not that space is like really a premium, but we don't have a lot of height in the basement. The basement's only, I think, 4 high or 5 high. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 high. The floor I'm going to leave stone and maybe carpet over it. But this part here, 1, 2, 3, 4, if I were to put the actual flooring at this height, then we would only have 3 high. So that would mean that whatever kind of floor I did, let's actually put a workbench down here. Set up a little workstation. Let's actually set up a real workstation with a chest too. Okay, so let me try thinking probably oak for structure. So let me try some oak slabs. And what if we did something like this? So half slabs all the way across. I'd have to plan this out a little bit better and figure out where I want them to be. So that would be the height, but that would only be every few blocks or so. Do basements usually have very low ceilings? I have a feeling that they do, most likely, or more than likely. Or the other option would be for it to be here, and that would make the floor, that would make the floor 1 higher up. I'll have to get a look at that from the surface, I think. I can do this. I've done it. Okay, let me take a look at what that looks like from up here. So that would mean that whatever flooring block I use would be placed on top of this. That's not the worst, because whatever wall outside we do, whatever block we decide for on, let's just use this concrete powder right now for a template, is going to be here, not here. Right? Because that would put the windows here. That would mean the door would be at this level, though. That would actually mean that the windows here. Let me like mock this up real quick. Real quick. BRB real quick. That one's for you, Risky. Let me see if I have another kind of block material I can use. Sand. That'll work. If I can click the right window. So that would mean this is floor height. This would be first wall height, would mean the door would be here. So door. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. I didn't think this was going to be dangerous. All right, so that would mean roof height would be there. All right, no damage taken. That would leave me just 1 space for windows. That would raise the house up 1, meaning that it would have a porch, and I do want to have a porch. This is all tying in very well to what I did yesterday, which was a Sims 4 stream where we started playing The Sims 4 for my first time ever, and it was basically character building and house building. I really like house building, okay? Even as a kid, I used to really enjoy those meant for serious purposes, like, you know, build a house programs where you could piece together a house with, like, you know, predetermined pieces and make walls together. I loved that. I loved doing that. That was really fun. So not really a surprise that I enjoy that in Minecraft too. I think I like that idea. I think I like the idea of the house being up one, and then we can have a porch on the front. It wouldn't be a very tall porch, but the porch could come out here and get taller. I like it. I'm gonna do it. The decision has been made. Does anybody know why Minecraft gets so weird when you break blocks like that now? Is it the particles? Not helping that I have the game on 20 chunks right now, but... Ooh, easy now. I don't think I have that many chunks loaded. Okay, so for sure we're gonna do the higher one. Which is good because it gives us more basement space. And the basement's gonna be functional. This is gonna be where all my storage and like workshop-y area is going to end up being, I think. Okay, so what do I do with the structure then? Every other? No, that seems like too much. Let's do like every 4. So from the wall, 1, 2, 3. Do I want to do every 4 or every 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be here. Place. Let me see what that would look like. Place these across here. And then in other places, wow, did I make that perfect? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is pretty incredible. That's a happy accident right there. Okay, well, then I guess it's decided that I'll do it every 4. I'll need to, here, let me survey that out. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a cross brace 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be perfect. Yeah. Neat. That's neat. Okay, I just need more slabs. Got it. Oop. Right. I spoke a lot recently about how much I love Minecraft and, like, you know, how amazing I thought it was that Minecraft became a thing and everything. But seriously, it's definitely this part of it that is the part that kept me into it, and I think is probably what eventually gripped me. Because there was definitely a phase of me playing in, like, the in-dev days. I didn't get it. I didn't understand. I didn't see the potential. It wasn't until I started really getting into the building stuff that it clicked, and I realized that this game can be basically those programs that I used to love that were just, you know, basically house designers. And you know, you're not even really limited to houses. Really, houses are about the worst thing to design in Minecraft. Castles are much better. Houses are terrible because of the scale. Somebody made note of that on the last video comments of, like, if this is a meter of a block, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meters across right here. Can I just take a second to note how perfectly Xerxes is currently laying in the new cat cam position? I don't use this for anything but streaming, but come on. I streamed for 4 hours yesterday. He wouldn't lay in this perfect position. Now look at him. Okay, let's get back to work here. I think he immediately got up. He must have heard me, or he knew the camera was on or something. I think the next thing I want to do is some cross braces. And I was kind of thinking about doing it underneath rather than connected to, so that it looked a little bit more... Oh, you know what might be cool? But that would nullify my effect. I was thinking of doing like structural logs across, like beam logs, beamng.logs. So it'd be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know that this math is going to work this way. Let me take a look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that would be there and there. So I need to find a different way for it to work on this side. Maybe it would work the other way. So 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1, 2, 3. No, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Okay, so the cross braces are going to need to be, whoops, at a different point. And what if I did them What if I did them? Let's see. Well, what is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, it's 11? Why did I make it an odd number? Why would I do that to myself? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, it's 11. And then is it, because this is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. No, it's an odd number. Cool. Cool. Okay, that's not the worst. Odd numbers tend to be easy to work with in Minecraft anyway. But that means that it would have to be an odd number break in between. So it would be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would be good because then it would be here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Here. Okay, that doesn't work out perfectly. But what I could do is restart it on this side. So it's good there. We don't need it to be continuous to this side of the L if those are going to run that way. So it would be, again... would that look funny? Because that would be 6 between them. I think that would look funny if it was that way. Or would it? Because those are going to go all the way across. I'm trying to think. So it would be 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here. No, that doesn't work out anyway. Okay, so this side's going to have to be of a little bit of different construction. That's fine. So if we did maybe a 2. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Nope, that doesn't work either. So this one needs to be something very different indeed. How can I do this to have one here and here? Or that's not even really what I want. What I want is like a 3 gap to the end or something like that. So let's see. That would mean that this one would be here. Which would mean that would be a 5 span in the middle. That's not the worst. Oh, you know what I could do? That would be cool. Hey, I figured this out. If we did the 5 span in the middle, and then we put a column right here. In the middle, here. Actually, probably exactly on this block. So right here would be a column. Let me put something special there to denote that. Okay, so right there is going to be a column. Now that I have that decided, now I need to decide if I'm going to do the structure logs or not. Today's going to be a buildy one. I'm not kidding. I adore this part of Minecraft. Is adore a word that I should use there? I don't know. It's something that truly makes me happy, and I'm sure people could realize that yesterday when I was designing our Sims house. I definitely want to do more of that. Okay, that's too low. That is way too low. That's head knocking territory there. So I don't think I'm gonna do it like that. I think we'll again do the half slabs. I was just kind of curious. I like the idea of that, but it's just too big. Okay, so back to these, but I want to do them on the bottom of the slab. Or the bottom of the block, so like this. So that they kind of cross under each other. Nice. I like. Kind of like a line of swear. Not very framey looking, but at some point you just gotta have a little bit of imagination, you know? It's a world where things are all basically blocks made out of meters and then subdivided from there. Considering the base block is a meter big, a meter by a meter, that kind of throws off the math of trying to make things real worldy. Okay, so that's good for there. And then it was going to be this one. Right? Yep. So these are kind of short, and that's fine. And then this one. Nice. Alright, this is where our eventual column will be. Actually, we'll just go ahead and put that column in right now. Let's do it in the dark oak. And then, of course, we'll need a slab on top of that so that it connects. That looks good. I think that will be an interesting attic ceiling, basically. Especially once we put the floor blocks in. Now we gotta decide what we're gonna do for floor blocks. Because that's gonna be a subject of much debate. For me, mostly. There's so many options, but I really want to make the stripped logs work in some kind of pattern. How do I even place these, actually? Let's... Whoops. No hearts there. By the way, I kind of misspoke when I mentioned this the other episode, maybe it was last episode, but it's 2 hearts at a time, like not cumulative over an episode. Is that the right way to say cumulative? I don't know. Okay, so this would be our floor block. I almost want to kind of try... See, I think that looks good as a floor block. It doesn't look so great as a structure block, but it looks really good as a floor block. And how would it look in an offset pattern? Alright, something like this. I'm not a huge fan of the way the corners merge together with that, but I think over the course of an entire floor, that actually would look pretty cool, because it's going to have this like swirly design in it, and that might be pretty neat. I need to see a few more before I make that call, though. So this way, and then this way. It's kind of a dangerous job here. How do I place? So like that. Yeah, let me put these out a little bit further. That's kind of a gross sound, isn't it? It's a very moist sound. No, yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot, especially now that there's more of them. It kind of weaves together. It's a little bit rustic looking, but there's other things we can do in the house with rugs, carpets, and whatnot to make that look a little different. But no, I think that's cool. I'm happy with that. I think that will look really good. I don't know that I'm gonna have enough dark oak. Let me go see how much I have. And probably sleep off the night. And we'll try to finish out that floor at least today. I had some more in here. No, I did grab it all. So we'll have to see if this actually grows into enough of a tree to chop down and get all of the wood we need. Those dark oak trees are a bit of a pain because they don't always drop 4 saplings. A lot of the times you cut down one of these and you only get 3. Oops. So in that you basically like lose a tree. You know, you've not replenished, and it feels bad, man. Okay, let's do this right here. It's out in the open so I can see. Okay, apparently that was not in the open enough. Cool, cool. Let's try right here. Get rid of that torch, maybe. That better be enough space. Do they not grow in this cold of a climate? Is that what it is? Well, let's just see if it grows while we're working today. Because I don't think I'll use... No, I'll probably go through these pretty quickly. Is there anything... Let's see. I guess the only thing that I really had kind of on the docket for talking today is a little bit of an update on the ConedoHouse situation, which it's funny, and I guess it all ties together. Like, obviously there's something in my mind that is super tied into homes at the moment. I'm a home builder at the moment, okay? I'm not a home wrecker, I'm a home builder. Because what are we doing in Minecraft? What? Ouch, that was half hard. What do I want to do in the Sims? What am I talking about all the time? It's stuck in my brain. That's kind of usually how things go for me, like the Subaru Brat was. But yeah, I'm very much so tied into that stuff. Small update there. Next week's going to be a little bit stressful for me because I got to do some like kind of heavy adulting, as I'm going to be speaking with and meeting with basically people in the finances industry on kind of getting an idea as to where I stand in the world. I'm just a little bit curious about, you know, what my situation actually is. I've been working pretty diligently on trying to get myself into a position that I would consider, you know, sustainable, and I think I've done pretty decent at that. But I feel pretty limited by the circumstances, like not having my own space and whatnot. I've gone into that discussion way too much, but you know, I really feel like I need a place to continue to branch out, basically. There's something happening in the works, but kind of behind the scene, that I'm particularly excited about, and it will involve kind of a new video emphasis. There it is. And that thing will definitely require a consistent and reliable workspace to do. And the options to get one of those are pretty slim to me, it seems. But I'm going to talk to some people in the financial industry to see kind of where I stand and if there's actually some options out there for me. I will admit that there is a particular property not terribly local to me, but kind of, we'll say, vaguely local. Okay, we got one sapling back. That I am extremely interested in, and like checks all the boxes of everything I desperately need, or, you know, could, you know, serve for future, you know, life expansion and whatnot. It's just something that it seems like it's really good, but I just don't have any idea, and it's very hard to get information on, you know, the feasibility of such things. So I'm gonna be a little, I would say a little stressed out about it, but I think talking to somebody that's actually in the industry, and luckily it is kind of like a friend of a friend situation, so it's not just a complete stranger, will be good, and hopefully help to clear my head a little bit and give me more of like concrete answers on things, and more of a concrete direction. Right, there's 2 and 3. Hey, we got 4. Cool. Good job, tree. I'll let you. Oh wow, that one was very productive. We got 5. We'll let that one keep despawning there. We'll grow this one up here. Is that a good enough space? About here. I guess these just take a lot of bone meal. Seems that way. Yeah. So that will be going on. I also feel like, on the flip side, I'm in a nice rhythm right now. I feel like I'm really happy with things. I'm very, very pleased with the de-atticing. I feel like I've just being in a more comfortable place has thrown a lot of motivation my way, and that is good. Feeling good about that, and it's let me be a lot more focused and driven on stuff. This is actually the most productive video release schedule that I have ever had, even though, you know, in the current conditions, basically the more videos you make, the worse your videos do. It still feels good to present people with options, because not everything I do is for everybody. So it's nice to be able to have a nice bit of variety out there, and more than anything, I just feel very productive, and that's a good feeling. I have gone ahead and committed myself to another stream schedule, this time in a little bit different of time slots than I've usually done, thanks to the better conditions, thanks to the fact that I'm no longer in an attic that was stifling during the day. So it's 4 p.m. Tuesday, 5 p.m. Thursday, Saturday flex for garage streams, Sunday night at 9 p.m. for Mindcrack and Mindcraft Bingo. That's kind of the schedule for now, and it's already feeling pretty good. I think the earlier ones can be difficult because I feel like a large percentage of viewer base is Eastern time zone. So they might miss the beginning of those streams or those streams altogether. But it's nice to give the European audience a time slot to check in and catch us live. So that feels good, even if it's not going to be the most productive of days. I'm trying to focus more on having streams that I'm happy with and enjoy and are good for the user base instead of hyper focusing on the numbers and whatnot, since all of the Twitch partnership stuff went down. Just kind of trying to keep that further in the back of my mind instead of at the tip of my mind. Alright, I'm gonna grow some more of these trees. I don't think we are gonna finish this floor today because growing these trees takes a while. Actually, you know what I'll do? I will finish out the floor off camera and come back to you so you can see what it looks like. I haven't really seen it, but I'm curious what it looks like from underneath. That has a nice tone to it, and we're done! Hooray! Also, the trees were very productive. We have been very sustainable in our tree farming. That one's not even done decaying, and I'm already at 17 saplings, so apparently they fixed that. I think that floor looks really good. I think that's going to look really cool in the house, and I bet you it looks pretty darn cool as a ceiling, too. Oh yeah, that does look really cool. Especially with the beams that go under each other. And I think there's some more details I can add to that later. I'm happy. I am very happy with the entire look here. Yeah, that's very cool. I might even use these as a ceiling in the future. Things to think about. Alright, well that will do it for Mindcrack this week. Thank you as always for watching and all of your support. You're all great. And I will see you on a Monday. Oh, wait. I always forget. How about we do this, huh? How about we do this? We're doing pretty good. We're up to 8.